Making and earning 10,000 Rand per month selling on Takealot is really, really much easier than you think, even with only 1 to 3 product offerings listed. Now, if you're thinking there must be a catch, you're right, there is, but I'm going to be breaking that down for you in this video because many people throw out these big numbers they're making weekly and monthly, but they don't actually tell you how much profit they're making off of that, how much cost of goods they are involved, and all the other hidden costs. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down why it's easy to make 10,000 Rand and how much profit you can expect to be making off of that 10,000 Rand. Now, on average, there's 4.4 weeks in a month. Now, if we take that 10,000 Rand and we divide that by 4.4 weeks, we're only needing to make 2,300 Rand weekly in order to reach our 10K goal. I personally never like to sell any products under 300 Rand. Maybe in very special circumstances, I'd break that rule, but in general, that's our lowest as a team that we're willing to sell a product for. So let's say our product costs 300 Rand. And we say 10,000 Rand, divide by 300 Rand per product. And we only need to make 33 sales a month, which is basically one a day. If we only have one product on Takealot that we're selling, and we sell 33 units at 300 Rand, that's over 10,000 Rand in a month. Now, if we have 3 products listed, we would only need to sell each product once every 3 days to hit the same number. So you can see that's really not that difficult to hit. Now for the catch. But first, if your products aren't selling at that rate, at about a product a day or every 2 or 3 days, especially if it's a lower ticket item around 300 to 600 or 700 Rand, then feel free to watch this video up here where I help you 3x your product sales just by changing the way you word your product and some additional things that you can add to your listings, as well as understanding your numbers a bit better. All right, now for the catch as promised. The 10,000 Rand here that we're talking about is gross revenue. And this a lot of people seem to overlook when they see videos saying that I made 100,000 Rand on Takealot or 20,000, whatever the number is. People are talking about their gross revenue. That's the total amount of sales that came in through Takealot. That's not factoring into account any costs like shipping the products to Takealot, the actual cost of the products themselves, repackaging the products, potential any branding, and if they're having to deal with returns, that's also costing you money, as well as any subscriptions you might have. So I'm sure you can hear that 10,000 Rand is not sounding just as big anymore. To break this down further, I'll use our numbers in our business as a rough example. We're very intentional with the products we bring in. Therefore, we deal with very, very few returns. And we make sure that our margins are healthy enough to keep us sustainable and supply good quality products. So these numbers may not be true to other sellers. Unfortunately, a lot of beginner sellers end up selling way too cheap and they don't have enough margin and they end up falling off pretty quickly. So just a disclaimer, the numbers will vary seller to seller, but I'm just going on some averages here. Now, to make 10,000 Rand, you would have needed to have products that would have cost you money. It would have cost you money to buy the products and to package them if you were needing to do any repackaging. On average, that costs us about 30 to 40% of our revenue. We call that costs of goods sold, or COGS. So the landing price, the price that it takes us to get a product that I'm willing and able to sell to someone else. So if we take that 30 or 40%, let's average that out to 35% for some of our healthy products. And we say 10,000 Rand times 0.35, we'll get 3,500 Rand. So on average, that's how much the stock cost me to make 10,000 Rand. But I still need to ship that to Takealot. Let's say we ship these 33 products over 3 shipments. Preferably, you would do less shipments, but let's say we had to send 3 different shipments and each shipment costs us around 200 Rand, right? Because we have to send some to Cape Town and we have to send some to the Joburg DC. And depending on your products, you might even have to send some to Durban DC. And to package all of this into boxes to go to Takealot and print the shipping labels and stuff, let's add another 100 Rand to that. So that means in total, on a good day, this 10,000 Rand worth of stock cost me 700 Rand. Again, if you're selling on lead time, this could work out a lot more expensive. So just be aware of that. And then let's not forget about the Takealot monthly seller's fee of 400 Rand. Now, if we deduct all of those costs from the 10,000 Rand revenue, we get 5,400 Rand gross profit. Again, if you're doing this on a slightly bigger scale, you might be paying for some accounting, for some softwares to help you find better products. Link to Takealytics is down below. And those would need to be factored in too. But again, if you're using those softwares, you probably already far surpassing 10,000 Rand a month. And therefore, the cost of those softwares are much cheaper relative. So Is it easy to make 10,000 Rand a month on Takealot? Yes, but you're probably only walking away with 5,000 to 6,000 Rand if you've watched your numbers carefully and kept costs low. Now, I'm not sharing all of this to scare you or to discourage you, but rather to be honest with you and to show you all the numbers and all the behind the scenes things that go into it. I personally still love selling on Takealot, mostly. And to anyone who has time and is willing to learn a new platform and put time into it, and who is not trying to get rich quickly, I would still recommend selling on Takealot. However, if you're looking for something that's going to make you lots of money very quickly, I promise you, and save your time now, Takealot is not that. Now, if you've been on the fence about signing up for Takealot and you're still keen but not sure how to do that, feel free to check out this video right over here, walking you through the process of signing up and getting accepted as a Takealot seller. Till next time, keep building.